Hey guys, it's Sally and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, hi, I'm Sally and welcome. So we're going to be diving into a new series on my channel. It is Pit Babe 2, Season 2. I have watched Pit Babe Season 1 when it first aired last year, and I was one of those people that enjoyed the series. Like, I thought it was well done. I liked all of the actors that were there. I mean, we had Winner, who was that character was something else, and I know people are like mixed when it comes to Way. My thing with Way is that the minute we found out Way was a enigma and he was trying to get Babe back to Tony's place after Babe had escaped and this and that, and then also Babe like essentially assaulting Babe, Way essentially assaulting Babe. Okay, he took, oh my gosh, I can't even remember. I probably should have done a rewatch prior to watching this, but I think he took like a bullet or something for Babe, and okay, but that doesn't like excuse the fact of the crap he did in season 1. That being said, I love Nut. I think Nut is a great actor. Despite how I might feel about some of the characters, even the guy that plays Tony, I do like them as actors. And I know how to separate. I know a lot of people have a hard time separating the actor from the character, but it's to me it's just not that hard. And yeah, no, I really like the actors, and overall I really enjoyed the first season of Pit Babe, and I was shocked that they actually gave us a second season. And it definitely was interesting. I like the way for season 1 they were out there towing the line, if you will, when it came to the whole Omegaverse, because if you really think about it, they were really towing that line of, unless you knew what Omegaverse was, when they talked about alphas and omegas and having these special senses, you just you wouldn't really think about Omegaverse. At least I never really thought it was Omegaverse or anything like that until people started, and it's okay, yeah, no, but they didn't come out and they were using certain terminology and stuff like that, but for me it felt with season 1 they just were really towing the line essentially to get away with it. And then the author of the book was yeah, no, season 2 I'm taking anything that could be in a way, any form of way, referencing Omegaverse. And it's I know people were what would they do for season 2 and stuff like that, and it's as long as you don't use certain verbiage, you can still make it Omegaverse if you wanted to, kind of hint at it without it being obvious or this and that. So yeah, so from what I remember of season 1 is we got introduced to Babe, who's the king of the hollow, which is means he's always came in first place when it came to racing, and how he was an alpha, and he would only sleep with alphas, and he would constantly go through partners, and that was because he couldn't handle the pheromone alphas would give off. And then we got introduced to like North and Sonic and Alan and Way and all the guys like at the beginning, like, but we didn't get much information from the start. But yeah, learned about that bit about Babe there, and how also like you can kind of tell like North and Sonic were like, I don't know if I would influencers. I just know like they would like live stream and stuff like that. I don't know if they would be considered like influencers. But yeah, anyhow, so yeah, we find out about that whole thing about Babe, and then here comes Charlie, and he's like, I'm a big fan, and I want to try to, what's the word? Charlie wanted to take the test to be able to get on the team, but in order to do so, you need a car. He didn't have a car, so he was just kind of like, hey, you know, can I borrow your car? Like, I'll do anything for you. And Babe's like, anything? And so we had that whole scene in the locker room at the very beginning where Babe is like, you know, of my reputation, and hinting at and stuff like that, like, hey, you know, if you want something, you gotta give something. So Charlie was hesitant at first to do anything, but then he like changed his mind, and they did something in the bathroom essentially. And so then I guess it kind of gets decided in a way that Charlie is Babe's toy, if you will. And there was that whole scene where they go to the bar and everyone's like making bets on how like long Charlie is gonna last. And also part of the reason like what attracted Babe to Charlie in that locker room scene is the fact that Charlie is an alpha, but he doesn't give off pheromones, which is something Babe likes, because as I said, he's an alpha that likes being with other alphas, but he can't handle the alpha pheromone that gets released from alphas. So, and then we go through Babe and Charlie's journey of us finding out that Charlie was an adopted son, was adopted by Tony, the same as Babe. They grew up in this house, and the reason they were adopted was because they were gifted. And originally Charlie had sought Babe out was because he was trying to protect Babe from Tony's evil plan, which essentially was Tony was trying to get Babe back to the house so he could sell Babe essentially and make profit off of whatever child that Babe would create. It wasn't implied that and this is where towing the line comes in, because it's not implied that Babe would be the one to carry said child, because with Omegaverse, with Charlie, who is what's called a enigma, he could essentially knock Babe up, even though Babe is an alpha, because technically only Omegas could become pregnant. So they definitely towed the line in not specifying that Babe would be the one pregnant. Tony wants to get whatever child that Babe would make, essentially surrogate. You could even like be like, oh, just get Babe's sperm and then you can implant it into a female, and ta-da, Babe's child, because of Babe's ability, because he has super intense extra senses, so heightened senses, so smell and hearing and sight and stuff. And part of why Babe, I don't think I said that, but Babe typically before a race will do some activities with an alpha prior to racing, and it's because his senses are so heightened that he does it to help calm himself down. And yeah, so Babe's ability is what makes him so valuable to Tony. And we find out that Charlie has a sense, and it's that he can absorb people's abilities through touch. So he ends up, as Charlie spends time with Babe and stuff like that, and as they develop a relationship and stuff, Charlie is absorbing Babe's powers. Babe didn't at first didn't handle it well when he found out that Charlie was one of Tony's adopted son, because he thought Charlie was just up to no good and this and that, and when in reality Charlie had always from the get-go wanted to protect Babe from Tony's plan. And there was the whole thing of, we got Jeff, who is another of Tony's adopted sons, who is actually close to Charlie. We got a whole thing of Babe thinking Charlie was out here like having like an intimate relationship with Jeff, when it turns out they're close like brothers. They're not doing anything like Charlie and Babe were doing, right? And we also find out Jeff has the ability to see possible future outcomes. What else happened? Jeff and Alan, like, they go through journey, and in the end up together. What else? Oh, there was the whole plot point of Charlie. I'm pretty sure Charlie died. I think that whatever they injected him in season 1, actually, like, he was dead for like a minute or two because his heart stopped beating, which then transferred all of Babe's powers that Charlie took because of his own power was transferred back into Babe, which is how Babe realized, like, because he got it back, he was like, oh no, Charlie's dead. And Babe went through a whole thing, and then Charlie started taking this serum to like stop his powers. And then there was the whole scene where Babe goes to Tony's compound to try to get information on Tony so he can out him for the bad guy he is. And things go awry, and that's when Charlie comes onto the scene, and Babe realizes, oh, Charlie's still alive. We get the whole Way has been Babe's friend, but Way has always wanted to be more. What Babe has never indicated he wanted anything like that with Way. Also, we find out that Way is an enigma. Way's power is manipulation. He can manipulate someone's mind to do what he wants, and you see it, and it's through touch, and you can see it throughout season 1 of how he would use his ability on Babe. One of them being telling Babe to just go back to the way he was before Charlie and this and that. We get introduced to another. I think Pete is an enigma. I can't remember if so Pete is an enigma. I'm not sure what I think he's able to read people's thoughts. I think that's what Pete's power is he could read people's thoughts, and he becomes interested in Way, but nothing happens there. Oh, so we have North and Sonic, who are part of the X-Hunter team in some capacity, and they've been like best friends forever, but they gave us like hints that maybe they could be more in season 1, and it looks like, based on like the trailer or whatever, we're gonna get that for season 2, which I'm happy about, because it's just like, I really like North and Sonic. Oh my god, I love these characters, I love the actors, I love Top 10 and Michael. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so excited about that. So excited to get more of them. I'm excited to get more Pete this season. I'm excited about seeing what they're going to do with Kenta and Kim, because it's kind of implied that something's going to happen with Kenta and Kim. I know people were like, oh, something should happen between Kenta and Pete, because Kenta and Pete just like had this moment in season 1 when Pete was in the compound. We find out that Pete is one of the other adopted sons of Tony. And so it looked like something happened. So a lot of people were like, Pete and Kenta. And like, I get it, but I'm also like, Kenta, Pete, I'm sorry. It's just like, I'm so excited. I think I'm also just like so excited about having all these guys back. And I'm just like, I like this cast so much. And I'm just, I like these guys so much. I like these actors so much. So I'm just like, so excited. I'm so excited for more of them just all getting to be together, and that includes Pop and Lee. So Pop played, I think Pop played Winter, and I think Lee played Dean. But yeah, I'm just excited about all these actors. Seeing them all, even if Winter is probably gonna piss me off, even if probably Tony is gonna piss me off, even if probably Lee is gonna piss me off. I'm so happy to have these actors back on my screen, you know? So yeah. But as far as who Kenta was, he was kind of meant to be, he was kind of Pete's like playmate, I guess you could say, and he also like worked for Tony, doing the dirty jobs and this and that, security and bodyguard or what have you, and he put a knife in Tony at the end of season 1, and just yeah. So I'll be interested to see what they do with Kenta's character. Kim is coming back, which is interesting, though. I'm pretty sure they implied that Kim was joining the team, the racing team. Yeah, I think at the end of season 1, Kim joined the X-Hunter team. It's been a minute since I've actually watched the series, so you'll have to bear with me. Winner is a part of a rival racing group who always a fucking sore loser. Was always a sore loser, couldn't handle the fact that someone always beat him, and just cocky attitude. Yeah. Hated Winner, but I think the actor himself he did good. Like, you did a good job of convincing me to, like, you did your job when it came to, like, making me hate this character. Like, as I said, like, I like all the actors. I think the actors are great, so. And then we had Dean, who was a part of X-Hunter, who we find out that, he was, I think, secretly working for Tony at one point. I don't know. I think he started working for Tony at one point because he hated the fact that he never got a chance to like rise within X Hunter. So yeah, I think that's what happened. I don't remember. I just remember, yeah, maybe that's what happened. Oh, and then in season 1 we had the big accident, and technically it wouldn't have ended Charlie's life, but the accident needed to happen and then make it look like it ended Charlie's life, which we find out like was all part of Charlie's elaborate plan. And I feel like that's, oh, and then yeah, so Wei dies at the end of season 1. It's implied that Tony dies, but you know, bodies are not really exactly. And well, we see Pete pass away. We see Wei pass away, and then I think it was at the end of season 1 they just showed Tony being stabbed and this and that, and like, yeah, it would have been easy for them to, like, if they did a season 2, be like, yeah, no, turns out they're all alive, because you know, like, unless you see the dead body or what have you in a series or what have you, series movie, you can never just assume that the person is not still alive. From the trailer or whatever, we find out that Tony is somehow in fact alive. Not sure how. I'm sure they're gonna explain all that to us. Season 2, Nud is back, but he has someone called Chris. Why he looks exactly like Wei? Well, I mean, we know why he looks like. I mean, same actor, right? But it's gonna be all why does Chris look exactly like Wei? My theories going in is maybe Chris is a doppelganger. Maybe Chris is somehow magically, I keep wanting to say Pete, Wei's twin. Like, there's so many theories. Do I think Chris is Wei? Not really. I don't think. I mean, it wouldn't shock me if somehow magically Chris was Wei. But, yeah, I'm not really gonna take a stab at that, you know? We'll just see where the plot and the story go. We're getting introduced to a new person a new character named Willie, and he looks like he's gonna be like what Winter was, except he's a much more capable driver. Maybe Willie works for Tony. I don't know. I really don't know. All I have to go off of is like the trailers and stuff they posted before season 2 started, so I can only make my guesstimations. We got the whole Chris and Pete are gonna have a relationship. They are going to be co-workers with benefits, it looks like. Pete's gonna go through a whole God knows what because of the fact that Chris looks like Wei. So, yeah. For season 2, it looks like Jeff? Yes. It looks like Jeff is gonna go through it. I mean, because there was that one point in like the trailer, or I can't remember. I'm just gonna call it the trailer because I can't remember. In the trailer, Jeff started bleeding out of his nose. So something's going on with Jeff. I think Alan is going to propose to Jeff, or Jeff is going to propose to Alan. I think Charlie is going to propose to Babe. Keep in mind, this is all things going based strictly off of the trailer stuff that was released prior to this is the things that have been stated via those videos. I don't think Babe is gonna cheat on Charlie. I think Babe loves Charlie too much to ever actually cheat on Charlie, but I definitely think Babe is going to be annoying in a sense. Like, I think he's going to, I don't know, something tells me I don't know. There was that one portion in the trailer where they started doing some activities and just Charlie's face, the way he was looking at Babe, like he was pissed off or something. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I don't think there was the theory floating around that Babe was gonna cheat on Charlie. I honestly thought it for a second, but I would be shocked if Charlie were to cheat on Babe. I mean, if Babe were to cheat on Charlie, because I got the impression, just despite how much of a fuckboy Babe was and stuff like that, I don't think Babe would ever go that far, especially after what they went through in season 1. Yeah, and North and Sonic, looks like we're gonna develop that from like friendship to lovers. The Pete Chris thing, Alan Jeff. Oh yeah, and then just Milk's gonna come in and stir some shit up. But yeah, it just, this, I will say, season 2 definitely looks fucking interesting. That is for sure. And I'm here for it. And I'm ready to dive into episode 1 of Pit Babe season 2. So let's go ahead and get right into this. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we're starting off right away with the racing. Oh. Okay. I know some people weren't too, like, oh, and then the, like, experiments. I forgot about that. It looked like there were some experiments happening. Oh no, Jeff. I think it had something to do with the formula to like help with alpha, suppress alpha powers. So maybe that's what's going on. We shall see. But yeah, I know some people were like, oh, hey winner. Some people were like, oh, the racing wasn't my thing. Personally, I didn't mind it. And Tony, like, how are you alive, dude? I got a question. And Willie, our newcomer, random dude. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm so excited. Oh, so was that even like? So was that just like the opening thing? I'm confused. Okay, so that was just like the yeah, and Babe is dealing with some stuff because of Wade's betrayal. Baby, oh yeah, he was shot. Okay. Please tell me we get Babe therapy. BL and therapy need to go hand in hand. I'm just saying, y'all. Oh, and yeah, this takes place 2 years after the events of season 1, where season 1 ends. But yeah, no. Can we get Babe some therapy, please and thank you? Like, I'm not asking much, friends. I just, he needs therapy. He needs therapy to go work through what he dealt with Way and Tony.
คนหนึ่งกูเนี่ยจะกลัวอะไรฮะเพอเจอแล้วมึงอ่ะผมจะทำพี่ฝันดีอีกครั้งนะครับอีกครั้งเลยอ่ะป๊าโอ้ยต้องตื่นเช้าเลยหวังว่าเรามันมาถามผิดคนแล้วฮะมันมาไหวทั้งคืนอยู่ละต้องมีสิครับตายแล้วหมดมานะครับ
It is interesting that they call each other Papa and Mama. I will say it's a bit interesting, you know?
มาก็รักป๊า
But yeah, no. Can we get him therapy? God, the amount of BL characters that need therapy is off the charts. I love how we're just getting right in. Okay, hold up, pause. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Well, friends, that was a way to start the series and the season. Oh, okay. So we're getting right into an NC scene kind of right away. I mean, well, Babe had the whole nightmare thing, right? And then Charlie was like, "Of course, you know, don't worry, I'm here to protect you." Blah blah blah. And then like, okay, so yeah, no, like we're okay. We're gonna do the things, okay? Oh my God, whoa, I was not expecting them to show that much. They showed, oh my God, we got a whole side view and just, okay, that, okay. I need friends, I need a fan. You know what? I need a fan. Okay, let me find something to fan myself with. Hold on. This will have to work. I'm sorry. Friends, that, oh, Sheba, that was, oh my God. Oh, okay. So we're, looks like we're getting some pretty explicit NC scenes this season. Whew, I'm just shocked they upped their game. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. Let's keep going. Oh.
สถิติที่1แชมป์ตลอดกาลที่ไม่มีใครล้มได้พิษเบฟยังไม่พอทีม X Hunter ยังการันตีการเป็นแชมป์ด้วยการส่งนักแข่งรุ่นใหญ่คนที่2
so yes.
ปังจนทุกคนต้องจำได้
Oh, Charlie. Yeah. I guess he is, yes. And then we got
แต่ผมก็เป็นแฟนพี่คนเดียวปะ รู้แล้วว่าหล่อ
got
แต่ถ้าไม่อยู่ทีมเดียวกันเนี่ยป่านนี้ผมอาจจะเป็นที่1ไปแล้วก็ได้
เป็นไรชาลี
เหมือนผมได้ยินเสียงอะไรแปลกๆอะ
เสียงเหรอ
เห็นไหมแต่ว่าไม่เป็นไรหรอกพี่ไปเตรียมตัวเถอะไปเต็มที่ด้วยโอเคใช่ไหมโอเคครับ
Okay, so I'm interested. Like they implied about Charlie for season 1 was taking like something to help with suppressing his abilities. So I don't know. This is interesting. Like, is he not still taking something, or? Hey! North, yeah, North, I think. Or are you Sonic? God, I can't remember which one's which. Michael. I'm just using his real name, Michael. Hey, Michael.
ไอ้คินกันไว้ก่อนนะเว้ยอย่าให้มันแซงได้ไม่งั้นทีมเราเสียอันดับแน่แต่จังหวะนี้ผมแซงนำได้นะพี่กูรู้ไปทำเพื่อทีมก่อน
แต่เดี๋ยวนะครับเกิดอะไรขึ้นทีมชะลอลงไปแล้วครับ
What?
ทำให้เป็นจังหวะของชาลี
Okay, but
ETA พยายามจี้คิมยังบังไลได้ดี ไม่เสียชื่อแชมป์จากเกาหลีนะครับ ETA ยังกัดไม่ปล่อยยังพยายามไล่แซงขึ้นมาเป็นอันดับ
I get what you mean, but think about the team, but also like, shouldn't it be when you're on the? Yep, that it's Willie. Shouldn't it be when you're on the? Like, yes, work as a team, but also it shouldn't matter who comes in first and stuff. I don't know, whatever. Well, the good news is I don't really need to like worry about like, I mean, I'm reading the subs, but it's not like I need to, like, nothing important's happening. Okay, who's gonna win? There he goes. Willie won.
เป็นของทีม ETA อย่างไม่น่าเชื่อครับพิทเบฟจากทีม X Hunter เข้าเป็นอันดับที่ 2 เป็นครั้งแรกในรอบหลายปีตามด้วยชาลีและคิมจากทีม X Hunter ครับ
ลงแข่งเล่นแรกของซีซั่นก็ป่าแชมป์เก่าเข้าได้ที่ 1รู้สึกตื่นเต้นไหมคะ
ตื่นเต้นไหมครับตอบหน่อยครับ
ตื่นเต้นนะครับ ผมไม่รู้สึกอะไรเลย
โอ้
ผมรู้อยู่แล้วไงผมมาเข้าที่
โหมั่นใจขนาดนั้นเลย คู่แข่งเป็นถึงคิงสนามอย่างพิทเบฟนะคะ แล้วนี่หวังได้แชมป์เลยไหมคะ
1แชมป์อยู่แล้วครับ คงจะมีแค่ผมเนี่ยแหละ
Yeah, this is like another version of winner, but at least he can actually
รู้สึกยังไง
win
บ้างคะที่แพ้ในรอบ
and
หลายปีค่ะ
stuff like that.
คำถามนั้นเป็นผมไม่ถามนะครับ นี่เพิ่งนัดแรกของฤดูกาลผลแพ้ชนะในภาพรวมมีวัดอะไรกันไม่ได้
ผมวิลลี่ครับ ยินดีที่รู้จักนะครับ พี่เบฟ
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little excited to see Willie stir up some shit when it comes to like the racetrack side of
วันนี้จะเป็นวันสุด
things.
ท้ายที่มึงได้ถ่ายรูปคู่กู แน่ใจเหรอครับ ตอนนี้คิงของสนามมันกลายเป็นผมแล้ว
ขอบคุณสำหรับการผูกมิตรนะครับ แต่ผมว่าพี่เบฟไม่ต้องขายดีใจแต่พอดีนะครับ ถ้าครั้งหน้าไม่ชนะจะขายหน้าออกเห็นแล้วก็นึกถึงไอ้เบฟตอนเด็กๆ แต่ไอ้เด็กวิลลี่นี่แม่ง ชิบหาย
Yeah, he seems like he's a little shit.
เดี๋ยวเราก็หาวิธีแก้เกมกันได้ลุง แชมป์ปีนี้ยังไงก็เป็นของทีม X Hunter อยู่แล้ว
It's only the first race, friends. It's only the first race.
ไปเถอะกลับบ้านกันดีกว่า แต่ว่า ขอรางวัลปลอบใจลุง
Oh, I really do like Jeff and Alan's relationship.
น่ารักจริงๆเลย
I can't.
ไอ้หนู
ครับผม
เป็นไรหรือเปล่าเนี่ย
ไม่เป็นไรครับ เรากลับกันเถอะ
Okay. You had a vision. What's up? Oh? Oh, what?
นี่นักวิจัยคนใหม่ของเราครับ
Oh no. Oh, goody. This is not good. And it starts. Okay, so yeah, this is, I'm assuming this has to do with whatever they were working on in season 1 with the suppressant. This might be the continuation of that to figure out how to like suppress
16
alpha abilities.
บันทึกการทดลองยาสลายทักษะ
Oh yeah, skill dissolving
ยาสลาย
drug.
ทักษะห
Okay,
มายเลข
yeah.
116 อาสาสมัครหมายเลข 108 การทดลองครั้งที่
So
1
dissolving of skills and not just okay, not just suppressing but dissolving.
แต่สารทดลองสลายทักษะรอบที่แล้ว มันใช้ไม่ได้ผล เซนส์พี่เบฟในตัวผมยังอยู่ครบเลยครับ
Interesting.
สงสัยเซลล์ในร่างกายผม
So we're just trying to dissolve get rid of your ability so that Babe can get his ability back, I guess.
ผมหวังว่ารอบนี้จะสำเร็จสักทีนะ
We'll see. Oh, and then also in the trailer, it was implied that something serious is going to happen to Charlie again this season, like something really serious is gonna happen. I wonder if he'll go through a near-death experience or something. Like, one can only guess. Okay. Oh shit.
อากาศไม่ค่อยดีเลยริวไปเอายามาเร็ว
คุณพีทเขาเป็นอะไรครับ
มีคนแนะนำนักวิจัยที่อเมริกาคนหนึ่งมาให้ เขาศึกษาเกี่ยวกับพันธุกรรมพิเศษของอัลฟาแบบเจาะจง
ถ้าเราเอาเขามาได้ ผมว่าเราน่าจะมีหวังมากขึ้นนะครับ
ถ้าเขาช่วยเราสร้างยาสลายทักษะได้ แพงแค่ไหนผมก็จ่าย
ให้ป๊าป๊าช่วยให้ป๊าหายเศร้าเลยไหมครับ
ก็ลองดูสิ
I think Babe is taken for granted.
ดีขึ้นไหมครับ ก็พอได้นะ แต่มึงไม่คิดจะใช้มุกอื่นเยียวยากูเลยเหรอฮะ ใช้แต่มุกเดิม
Girl.
ก็ผมรู้นี่ครับว่าพี่เบบอะชอบอยู่อย่างเดียว
Also, I feel like I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like
ดึกป่าน
I
นี้
feel
แล้วมา
like
ทำอะไรอยู่ตรงนี้ทำไมไม่เข้าไปน
I
อน
feel like sometimes Babe. I feel like sometimes Babe like takes for granted what he has.
ไม่ได้ดิ ไม่มีแกฉันก็นอนไม่หลับดิ
Or maybe he's just having a normal moment of with the way his pride was hurt. I mean, I could be
ครั
wrong.
บไม่เป็นไร
ยิ่งมาเปล่าอีก เนี่ยก็เมื่อกี้แกดึงมือฉันออกมาเนี่ยทำไม ไม่อยากให้ฉันแตะตัวเหรอหรือว่าเซนมองเห็นอนาคตแกกลับมาแล้วเหรอ
Tell him the truth.
ผมบอกลุงแล้วไง ว่าผมควบคุมพลังได้ตั้งนานแล้ว
Why are you keeping secret from Alan the fact that you
ครับผม
have your gift back? I guess because you don't want to worry him, but girl. No, sweetie, no. Honey child, no. Uh-oh. Well, this is new. What's going on? Oh no.
จอดตรงนี้แหละ
This isn't good. You're bleeding from the nose. This is not good. And based on the trailer, it's only gonna get worse. What the
เอาผ้า
fuck?
คลุมหัว ออกกันได้แล้ว
Ah! Hello. Hey friends. How we doing? What's going
คุณ
on?
เป็นใคร พาพวกเราออกมาได้ไง
Oh. Oh, okay. So this is how they get to Tony. Well, he ain't dead. I know that much. They wouldn't have killed him off. They need his character for later
ผมจัด
on.
การโอนที่นี่เป็นของคุณพีทเรียบร้อยแล้วครับ ทุกอย่างเก็บไว้เหมือนเดิม ตามที่คุณพีทสั่งครับ
Oh, Jesus, baby. 2 years, baby. 2 years. I mean, I guess. Also, him and Chris are gonna go with this relationship, and Pete's gonna be going through something constantly, thinking Chris's way. I bet you anything Chris is gonna get fucking sick of it. Oh no! No! No, 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 no. Oh, no. Girl. We should have moved on. Oh, no, I don't know. No, 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 no. Y'all, you guys didn't even have like that kind of a love story for this to make any sense. I'm just gonna keep watching. Hey, Sada!
ยาลัน
เฮ้ย
Hey, where you been?
นี่
Hey, give your friend a hug over here.
สวยเหมือนกันนะเนี่ย
Your friend, future lover, a hug. Come on. Come on. No, girl, he's
ออ
not.
ร่าแฟนเจ้าของอู่นี่ออกเลยนะเนี่ย
Oh my god. Come on.
Sonic
He's
ah.
right there.
ไปเรียนแฟชั่นดีไซน์ถึงฝรั่งเศส
Oh,
กลั
okay.
บมาคราวนี้แต่งตัวน้อยลงเยอะเลยนะครับ
แล้วมึงอยู่อีกนานแค่ไหนอะ
He's like, I really need to know this information. We're like,
เตรียมอะไรอ่ะ
หัดทำตัวเป็น
we
คิวปิด
see it. We see it.
ก็เห็นอ้อมไปอ้อมมาเป็นปีๆ
Yeah, they've been circling each other.
แต่ดูทรงนะ
Like,
ไม่น่ารอด
someone's got to make a move between those two.
ลุง
It'll eventually
Really,
happen.
ผมจะขอลาออกจากทีมเอ็กฮันเตอร์
Yeah.
เฮ้ย ออกทำไมวะ
Well, the
มี
thing
อะไรไม่ชอบใจ
is,
ตรงไหน มึงบอกกูดิ ตอนนี้มึงก็สนิทกับทุกคนแล้วนี่
I'm a racer,
ผมอยู่
a
X
pro
Hunter ต่อไป
racer at that.
ผมคงไม่มีวันได้เป็นที่หนึ่งหรอกพี่
There's that.
พี่อย่าลืมนะ ว่าตอนเนี้ยมันมีเด็กใหม่ที่เอาชนะเบฟได้แล้ว ผมควรที่จะต้องทำตามเป้าหมาย เพื่อที่จะเป็นที่หนึ่งให้ได้
Like, I have a goal to be number one. I don't want to be not coming in
ไม่ใช่
one
ว่ากูไม่
because
ดัง
I
นะ
have
เว้ย
to.
คิม แต่ว่าที่นี่เราเล่นระบบทีม
Yeah,
อะ
we work as a team, but
ใช่
also,
พี่ และที่หนึ่งของเอ็กฮันเตอ
and
ร์
the number one is
ยังไงก็ต้องเป็นเบ
Babe.
ฟ
Like, you say work as a team, sweetie, but also you want
Team
Babe to
don't
always
mamang
come
tayo.
in first.
ผมเข้าใจพี่ทุกอย่าง
Like,
เราเป็นคู่แข่งกันแค่ในสนาม นอกสนามผมกับพี่เรายังเป็นเหมือนเดิม
yeah, you guys will still be friends off the track. You gotta understand where he's coming from. Like, that was his goal all
กูขอโทษมึงนะ
along.
เว้ยที่กูซัพพอร์ตมึงได้ไม่เต็มที่อะ
ผมไม่โกรธพี่หรอก แต่ถ้าผมเอาชนะเบฟและไอ้เด็กใหม่วิลลี่นั้นได้อะถ้าผมทำได้ พี่ก็อย่าโกรธผมก็แล้วกัน
I swear, if anything fucking happens to these two, I'm gonna be pissed. I know it's only episode 1, but I swear to God. Scared that they're gonna kill off one of these guys, or Kenta, or Kim. Like, I don't want it. I'm scared. I'm scared for the season.
โอ้พี่เวพี่ก็ไม่อยู่มาปีนึงแล้วนะ
A year?
ไม่เห็นมาเข้าฝันผมบอกเลขเด็ดผมบ้างเลย
A year? I thought it was 2. According to MDL, it was
พูดเล่นไหมเนี่ย
2. Okay, so I was wrong, y'all. It was a year, not 2.
ดูดิ
Okay.
แต่ละคนยืนเศร้ากันหมดแบบเนี้ยมันก็ต้องมีสักคนเรียกเสียงหัวเราะป่ะ
Okay. I'm just like, something that's making me laugh is the idea that Nut would be just off on the side watching that happen and just be like, I'm right here, guys. I'm not dead. Like, I know they're holding a funeral for Wei's character. It's the Wei character, but it's just, I don't know. My brain was just like, that's where my brain went. Like, oh, that's just randomly off on the side over here while we film this.
พี่ชาลี ผมมีเรื่องคุยด้วย
ต้องตอนนี้เลยเหรอ วันอื่นได้ไหมอะ
Um,
วันนี้ฉันอยากอยู่กับพี่เบ๊มากกว่า
no, trust me. This can't wait.
พี่ไปรอผมที่รถกันได้ไหมครับ
อย่านานนะ
ครับผม
This legitimately cannot wait.
สรุปแกมีเรื่องอะไร
Well, the thing is,
สรุปแกมีอะไรอะ
เซนมองเห็นอนาคตของผมมันกลับมา ผมควบคุมมันไม่ได้แล้วอะ
เหมือนพลังของผมมันพัฒนาขึ้นน่ะเหมือนภาพอนาคตที่ผมเห็นน่ะมันนานขึ้นกว่าเดิม บางทีก็มีเลือดกำเดาไหลมันส่งผลกระทบต่อร่างกายผม
if he was
ร่างกายจะเตรียม
going
ภัยอะไรสักอย่าง
if he was going undergoing the experiments it's probably a side
ตอนนี้
effect
คุณพีทให้นักวิจัยจากต่างประเทศมาช่วยแล้วยาสลายทักษะน่าจะใกล้ความจริงเข้าทุกทีแล้ว
Yeah, no. If I wonder if he was undergoing
มันไม่เกี่ยวกับยาอย่างเดียวสิ
experiments.
เพราะภาพที่ผมเห็น ผมไม่รู้ว่ามันคือภาพอนาคตจริงๆหรือเปล่าอ่ะมันคือภาพอะไรกันแน่
แล้วแกเห็นภาพอะไร
ผมเห็นพี่เวย์
You saw someone that looks exactly like what you saw. Let's just go with doppelganger. I'm just gonna say he's a doppelganger. You saw Wade's doppelganger.
วันนี้ผมพาพี่เป๊ปมาดูแล้วกันว่าที่แลบผมทำอะไรบ้างนะครับ
เขามาวันนี้เลยเหรอ
Okay, so Chris is the new researcher that is apparently from the
ใช่ค่ะ
US.
เขาอยากเริ่มงานให้เร็วที่สุด
And everyone loses their shit. Hey, friends. That's not way. Just, it's not way.
เป็นไปไม่ได้
Oh,
Way.
Pete is going through shit. Oh.
เดี๋ยวนะครับ คือผมว่าคุณน่าจะจำคนผิดนะครับ
หมายความว่ายังไง ก็คุณ
เราไม่เคยรู้จักกันครับ
คุณเป็นใครกันแน่
คุณพีทครับนี่คุณคริสครับ เป็นนักวิจัยคนใหม่ของเราครับ
นักวิจัยเหรอ
ใช่ครับ คนที่ผมเคยบอกว่าเขาศึกษาเกี่ยวกับพัฒนาการของเซลล์ครับ เป็นนักวิจัยจากแลบที่ดีที่สุดของอเม
I
ริ
will
กา
be
เลยนะครับ
curious to see what I will be curious about I'm excited to get Chris's backstory and
แต่ผม
stuff.
รู้จักไอเวย์ดี มันไม่มีพี่น้องแน่นอน
ผมว่าพวกคุณจะมาเสียเวลานั่งวิเคราะห์อะไรกันเลยนะครับ ผมกับคนที่คุณพูดถึงเนี่ยไม่เคยเจอกันมาก่อน แล้วก็ไม่มีอะไรเกี่ยวข้องกันด้วย
I mean, Pete still has his abilities, right?
คุณพีทคุณลองพิสูจน์ดูสิ คุณมีพลังอ่านความคิดไม่ใช่เหรอ
Thought sensing power. Okay,
Visual.
that's what it was. Well, I guess that is the same thing as being able to read people's thoughts, right? Yeah, I can't wait till we get actual like backstory and stuff and finding out the truth when it comes to Chris. Like, I think he's a doppelganger, honestly.
แต่ไม่รู้จักตัวจริงมาก่อน
I think he just might be a doppelganger, but you never know. There are so many ways they could spin this.
ทีนี้พวกคุณก็เชื่อผมได้แล้วใช่ไหมครับ ผมมาที่นี่เนี่ยเพราะเรื่องงาน แล้วพวกคุณก็เป็นคนเรียกผมมาเอง เพราะว่าพวกคุณอยากจะพัฒนายาสลายทักษะไม่ใช่หรอ ตอนนี้ผมคิดว่าผมน่าจะเป็นคนเดียวนะครับที่ช่วยพวกคุณได้ในเรื่องนี้
ขอโทษนะครับ แต่ผมว่าเราคงร่วมงานกันไม่ได้
คุณพีท
I understand why he is like, no. I mean, I get why they're like, I can't do this now. But also, like, you need him. You need him. You kind of need him, though. Hello. How did you survive? How are you alive? We have questions. Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Also, there's no way Dean is dead. God, I don't know the name of the guy that plays Tony. I can't remember his name, but Jesus Christ, he takes really good care of his hair. Is that it? Oh my God, that's it! Yes, so that was episode 1 of Pit Babe season 2. That definitely is quite a way to start the season, for sure. Like this episode was definitely interesting. Yeah, between, you know, the racing that happened, and I mean, I knew Tony was alive because in the trailer, so I love how the fact that they were like, we're gonna reveal Tony at the end and then cut the episode off there. Finding out that apparently Jeff's powers are no longer being suppressed and they've apparently evolved. So there's that. The trying to find a way to dissolve alpha abilities is not going well. What else? Well, the things that happened in the episode, you know, we got Babe having a nightmare and Charlie being like, it's okay, I'm here for you, and then Charlie and Babe doing some activities, and oh my god, like as I said, like I was not expecting all that. I was not expecting to see a lot of their body. Like usually we'll see like waist up, but no, they were like, we're gonna give you leg and thigh and just yeah. Also, as I said, like therapy. Everyone needs therapy. Babe needs therapy, friends. He needs therapy. So yeah, after that, it's the next day. It's race day. We get introduced to Willie, which is the new character for the series, and he's gonna be like one of the antagonists. Like you can kind of tell he's gonna be one of the antagonists and stirring up trouble. He beats Babe. Babe is not happy. I think his pride gets hurt some. We got the scene where Jeff has a vision and nosebleed. He has a nosebleed. Maybe this is the first time it's happened since he took the serum, or I don't know. See, I don't know if Jeff has been undergoing testing like Charlie apparently has, and trying to figure out, because they're trying to figure out how to not suppress the alpha senses but abilities, but like try to get them to go away, which makes sense like for people like Charlie and Jeff. And yeah, speaking about like the testing and stuff, we got that whole thing in the lab where they're testing it on an alpha. Doesn't go like how they thought, and then the alpha's body apparently starts rejecting it, and they're like, what can we do? So they go to find like the best, like what do they call that? What did they call him? Like the best in genetics or something like that? I can't remember. Like, yeah, I think like the best in genetics or something like that. And that's when we get introduced to Chris, who looks exactly like Way. I'm just gonna call him Chris, aka Doppelganger Way. Like, I mean, they didn't reveal that Chris is his doppelganger is a doppelganger. I'm just like, that's just like the easiest way to be like, yeah, that's why Chris looks exactly like Way. They're just doppelgangers. Just a freak thing happened and they're doppelgangers. It's a doppelganger situation. Yeah, so Chris gets brought in. Everyone like Pete and Babe and Charlie like think it's Way, and Pete confirms it with his abilities that it's not in fact Way, and you know, everyone's feeling away, especially Pete. I mean, it's a year after Way's death, and I thought it was 2 years, but apparently it's only been a year. So there's that. There's the whole thing of, I guess Babe just came back from doing kickboxing and stuff, and Charlie's waiting for him in his underwear and apron, and he's like, I'll make you feel better, Babe. And Babe makes this comment, and I'm just, you know what, I'm just gonna ignore the comment Babe made, because it's like, I don't really know how to interpret it. Like, I know I said that maybe Babe is like, that Babe is too comfortable and maybe takes Charlie for granted. I don't know. He made that comment about you constantly do the same thing. Is this how you're gonna make me feel better? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep watching and I'm not gonna jump to any conclusions about anything. So yeah, I don't know. That preview for episode 2 though, I don't know. Charlie said he smelled alpha on Babe, so what? And then there was that scene where I think it was either Babe, I think it was Willie coming on to Babe is what happened. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna enjoy the ride and just see where the story takes us. And also, not them doing it on the hood of the car. Like, are you kidding me? Like, oh my god, y'all. On the hood of the car, but okay. We get more of Jeff's ability. It looked like his, I don't know if I said this already, I'm sorry. Jeff's ability, it looks like it's evolved because we were seeing things we hadn't seen before. And this was after he was trying to get a hold of Charlie when Alan came looking for him. And I'm just over here like, just tell him. I know you don't want him to worry, but also just tell him, communicate. Tell Alan that, hey, yes, in fact, yes, you are right. My abilities are back. But of course he doesn't. We got that scene with the van of bags, hoods over Kenta, Winter, and Dean's heads. Dean made a run for it. It looked like the guy shot Dean, maybe killed him. I don't know, but Dean's character, I feel like has use, so it would not make sense to like kill him off or anything like that. Like right now, it's just like it's the first episode. It's too early, right? I was losing it when we got that scene of apparently like Pete had, I guess, I don't know if he kept it in the exact same way it was when Wade died or what, but I was just like, no, Pete, no, like y'all did not have this epic love story where this would make sense. Like, no. And then we got the scene where Sonic comes back. Apparently he was in Paris doing a year at university or something there for fashion. He was at fashion school in Paris. And I'm just like, oh my god, like, are you not gonna hug your buddy? Like, I love how he just like winked at Alan and then went to Jeff, and it's like, North is right there, Sonic. And just, yeah, no, like Alan said, they've been like circling each other for years. Like, we saw that shit in season 1. Like, are we ever gonna get there? I mean, I know we're gonna get there eventually, but it's just like guys, stop taking forever, please and thank you. Yeah, and then after that, we got Kim deciding he's going to leave X Hunter because, as I said, his goal was just to be number 1. He wants to beat Babe. He wants to be the best, so he can't do that if he's part of X Hunter. But that doesn't mean that they're not going to be friends off the field. Like, it's one thing when they're on the track, but off the racetrack, you know, everyone's fine. Everyone's friends. So, and then we got that scene where they held like the memorial service for Wade's passing, and I'm just like, I guess. I mean, I get why you guys are doing it, but at the same time, I'm just like, he made some really bad decisions. He made some really bad poor choices. I get it. He took a bullet for Babe, but at the same time, like, nothing feels like, I don't know. I just, considering what he did, no. I was not sad or anything that he passed. Like, Like, thank you at least for taking the bullet for Babe, I guess. Yeah. Oh, and also Pete saying, I love you. So, you know, he I don't know, he must have been like, based on what I saw in season 1, like, I didn't get the impression that they had this, like, that he was, I didn't get the impression that Pete was that, like, felt that way about Wei. Like, I knew he had feelings for Wei, but it's just like, I don't know, like, I don't know if it's because enough didn't happen or what between them, but yeah, I feel like there would have been a bigger chance of something happening, of Pete feeling away between him and Kenta versus him and Wei, but I don't know, maybe that's just my interpretation. So yeah, we got the scene where Jeff tells Charlie, hey, by the way, like, my abilities are back, like, I don't have control of them, and also, like, I'm getting nosebleeds, and my abilities seem to have evolved, and it's like my body's telling me something. So yeah, now we got Charlie. At least Charlie is in on what's, at least thank God Jeff told Charlie, because I'm just over here like, you can't exactly keep this to yourself, sweetie. Like, you can't. So thank you for at least telling Charlie, though. You should be telling Alan. I get you're not wanting to tell Alan because you don't want to worry Alan, but some interesting decisions are made, that's for sure. And then we got that scene where the US researcher comes and it's like doppelganger Wei, it's Chris, and everyone's feeling away, and Pete's like, yeah, no, we're gonna have to find someone new. Like, I get why Pete's like, no, because he sees Chris and is just like, he's feeling away, because, you know, Chris looks exactly like Wei, and so I'll be interested to see what we find out about Chris, like backstory and stuff like that. Like, we know he's from the US, and so yeah, I'm excited to see what they give us as the series progresses in terms of like his backstory and such. And then we ended where Tony revealed himself to Winner and Kenta. And Kenta, baby, I just, for the love of everything, just please, no, go, like, save yourself. Kenta, I'm gonna need you to save yourself. Save yourself from Tony. Oh, and then in that preview, it was implied that I guess they're sending, I don't know, is Tony doing we're gonna have someone on the inside who's going to dismantle X Hunter? Is he talking about Willie? Like, who was Tony implying in that preview for episode 2? I'm curious. But yeah, no, that was episode 1, and yeah, really good start to the series, and I'm excited to see just where the storylines are going to take us, where this is all going to go, all the things that they're going to throw in. I'm expecting there's going to be a lot going down in this season, and yeah, I'm just, as I said, I'm so happy to have the boys back on my screen for something new, because I really like these actors, and I'm just so happy, so happy to have them on my screen again. And yeah, overall not a bad start to the second season. And yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to, you can join us over on Patreon. I will have the uncut version. I should have said this at the beginning. very beginning of this video, but the uncut version of my Pit Babe reaction will be over on my Patreon for free. Feel free to come join us over on my Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to. And until the next video, guys, see you later and bye.